Coming up on this week's news, a new connection finally opens between the Westpark Tollway and the Grand Parkway near Houston. Congestion pricing may be finally reinstated in the Manhattan area, and a long-running smishing scheme finds new and unique life across the pond. Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's update of all that's coming down the pike. Traffic flow may get just a bit easier near Houston now that two toll road ramps have opened for traffic. The Fort Bend Toll Road Authority reported opening those new ramps connecting the Westpark Tollway and the north leg of the Grand Parkway, which until now required using surface access roads. The new ramps were completed earlier this month, but the opening awaited final connection work from the Texas Department of Transportation. The ramps were themselves finally opened on October 22nd. Staying in Texas, time is running out this week for account holders with TxTag to verify and update any of their information before account management is handed off to the Harris County Toll Road Authority later this year. TxTag announced over the summer it was not renewing its management contract with a private management company. That contract ends November 14th. However, the deadline to check your TxTag account is Friday, November 1st. That's this Friday. The Texas Department of Transportation is expected to announce a blackout period soon in which account holders of TxTag will not be able to update their account information. Additionally, if you want your credit card information to transfer over to Hectra, you must be enrolled in AutoPay, otherwise you will have to re-enter it later. TxDOT will continue to manage the toll roads it always has, as well as set the toll rates for those roads it manages. It is just passing off account management to the Harris County Toll Road Authority. Bridge maintenance continues taking a toll on commuter traffic around the greater Philadelphia, South Jersey area and into Delaware. The Delaware River Port Authority has updated its travel alerts to note there will be intermittent closures of up to 15 minutes each of the Commodore Barry Bridge through the week, in part for the biennial inspections of the bridge, but also for pothole repair. That work is in addition to other maintenance operations on Derva's bridges. Drivers will continue seeing lane closures on the Ben Franklin, Betsy Ross, and Walt Whitman bridges. Work is winding down on the Delaware Memorial Bridge run by the Delaware River and Bay Authority. Of course, the DMV connects South Jersey to Wilmington, Delaware. Commuters have been enduring daily lane closures on the New Jersey side of that bridge since October 14th. Despite a long-running toll smishing scheme targeting phone users across the U.S. using text messages, the state of Oklahoma is reportedly considering sending toll delinquency notices to users via text. The news is being reported by KFOR TV4 in Oklahoma City, which states Pike Pass is working with a third-party vendor to implement that toll collection campaign. That vendor is Harris & Harris. Meanwhile, media across the pond, including the British Broadcasting Corporation, are reporting on a brazen new smishing scheme in the United Kingdom. In this case, a text tells users they owe a toll for using the new Gullwing Bridge in Lowestoft, northeast of London. The problem for the scammers is there is no toll on the Gullwing Bridge. Users are being warned to avoid clicking links and to delete the text. That smishing scam has been ongoing in the United States since March. From the In Case You Missed It file, congestion pricing may be back in Manhattan sooner rather than later, thanks in part to severe budget shortfalls. New York media are reporting Governor Kathy Hochul will make an announcement by the end of the year about reinstating congestion pricing in Manhattan below 60th, albeit at a lower rate. You'll recall Governor Hochul put the planned summer start of congestion pricing on hold right before it was about to begin at the start of July, saying the $15 toll would be an economic burden. However, the Metropolitan Transit Authority, which runs the New York City bridges and tunnels, in addition to the subway and buses, is facing a budget shortfall between $176 million and $1.5 billion. The MTA had been expecting a $15 billion revenue haul from toll congestion pricing, which would have more than made up for that shortfall. A quick correction for you. Last week, we reported on the sale of a private toll bridge in a suburban Detroit community. The name of the bridge and community should be the Grosse Ile Toll Bridge and Grosse Ile, Michigan. We mispronounced that, and we apologize for the mispronunciation of your town's name and the name of the Grosse Ile toll bridge. We will have an abbreviated report next week due to the U.S. presidential election, but do join us again for that quick update of all that's happening on America's toll roads. Please drive safely until then. Thanks again for watching and listening from all of us at Turnpikes.com, the Turnpike Authority.